Hello everyone, I will explain the steps and procedures of black and white film processing using a tank and tray method. Tray method. First step, rewind and load your film. Remove the film cassette from your camera. Gamit ang rewind button or rewind lever para ito ma-rewind. Depende pala sa camera na iyong ginagamit. Don't open the film. Once you take it out, it will damage your image. Second step is prepare the equipment. Gather and prepare all the materials bago mag-umpisa. Next step is open the film cassette. Bago buksan, dapat nakapatay ang mga ilaw para maiwasan makontaminate and masira ang sensitized film. Buksan ang film gamit ang can opener. Next step is cut the film. Cut the first part and unroll it until the end. Since nakapatay ang mga ilaw, you need to fill kung saan yung dulo gamit yung mga daliri. Next step is load the film in the reel. Load the film in the reel with no lights. Dapat securely wrap ang film sa reel. Then cut yung dulo. Next step is put the film in the tank. Cover the tank with lid and securely tighten it into place by rotating it. Next step is mixing the developing chemicals and pour and set a time. Pour the developing mixture inside the tank and set a timer. It typically needs 8 to 11 minutes, but it depends on what kind of film. Next step is agitate and pour the developing chemicals. Agitate with your hands to spread the developer around the film. Agitate for 30 seconds, then place it in a flat surface for 20 seconds. After 20 seconds, agitate again for 10 seconds for the remaining first minute. For the 2-second minute, place the tank in the flat surface for 50 seconds, then agitate it for 10 seconds. Repeat the same agitation and resting times for each minute for 8 to 11 minutes. Then pour mixture out of. Next step is stack bath and agitate. Pour the stack bath chemical to neutralize the developer and stop the film from becoming overexposed. Agitate it for 30 seconds, then pour the mixtures out in the film tank. Next step is fixing process and agitate. It is the final process. It is used to fix the film by removing unexposed silver halides. Nakakatulong din ito to stabilize ang film without damaging the image. Agitate it and follow the same agitation you use for developing process, but typically between 3 to 5 minutes depending sa film na yung ginagamit. Then pour the mixture out in the film tank. Next step is rinse with cold water and drying the film. Hugasan ito ng malinis at malamig na tubig para maalis yung leftover chemicals. Then, hang it up to dry by using film clips for several hours. Last step is clean and wipe to remove stain and storing the film. Once it's done, lay on a flat surface. Then, i-check kung merong stain. If meron, gently wipe with film cleaner to remove the stain. Cut the film into smaller with 5 stripes. Then store it in a plastic sleeve. It is important to keep the film for the safety. Tray method. First step. Prepare the materials. Prepare and gather the materials bago mag-umpisa. Next step is chemical mixtures. Prepare the chemical mixtures needed. The developer is to develop the film. The stop bath. It neutralizes the developer and stop the film from becoming overexposed. The fixer is the final process used to fix the film by removing silver halides. Next step is pour the chemical mixtures. Pour the chemicals mixture in each tray. Next step is pre-soak and agitate. Place the film with the tray and agitate it by moving the tray and shuffle the film for 30 seconds and pre-wash it for 3 minutes. Be careful from agitating the negative to avoid scratch. Next step is developing stop bath and fixing process and agitate. Place and agitate the film in the tray. And shuffle the film for each film for 30 seconds. Use it and follow the process for each process. Next step is rinse with clean water. Wash it with cold and clean water for several minutes to remove leftover chemicals in the film. Last step is hang up and dry. Once it's done, hang it up to dry by using film clips for several hours before you take it off. Then store the film for the safety before you print. At yun lang ang steps and procedures of black and white film using the two methods, the tank method and the tray method.